Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius. You can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart. You can be a cross watcher. You can even just be drawn to the title of the reading. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, Aquarius, when I was getting into your energy, I kept picking up like a Capricorn type energy. Sorry if you hear that noise. My neighbors must be doing some yard work or something. I kept getting a Capricorn energy, so I don't know if you have Capricorn in your chart or if you're dealing with a Capricorn. But I was getting that, but also like I feel like the energy I was picking up for you guys is like you're in kind of a good spot right now. You are feeling good, and maybe your bag is good, and I don't know, it just kind of felt positive. But we'll see what comes out in the cards. We're starting with the Tea Leaf Oracle, or Tea Leaf Fortune cards. I want one or two cards for Aquarius, please, for this reading. Can I get one or two cards for Aquarius, please? I want to say that I do tend to talk a little bit slower, and I do shuffle for the cards, so if you want to increase your playback speed, by all means, go ahead and do that. Oh, there goes a little bunny running past my window, like going, it's like, yeah, you're like on a mission or something right now, because he is flying. Or it, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but yeah, he just like flew past my window and across the little street and just was on a mission. So what? Okay, one card came out. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Okay, so we have Caterpillar on the bottom. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, I feel like you already know that you're on a precipice of a change. That was so crazy. It just like slid right on in here. Claw. Be careful. Do not take the risks. I literally don't think I've ever seen this card before. I mean, I go through all my decks when I first get them, but I don't remember this one. I don't think it's ever come out in a reading before. Be careful. Do not take the risks. What's interesting is it looks fake. Maybe the way you're feeling, it's like almost, it could be like a fake it till you make it type of energy. But I'm also like getting like, this feels like almost like one of those claw machines. And it's like, it says don't take the risk, but I'm getting that phrase. I don't know if you've ever heard or played one of those like claw machines with candy in it when it says play again until you win. Maybe that's kind of what you've been doing, is like you've been trying your hand at many different things, and that's why you're in like kind of like a hurry. You're like trying your hand in many different things, but with this caterpillar on the bottom, things will not always be this way. A change is coming, and maybe you're feeling like nothing is sticking. Like I've tried this and that's not sticking. I've tried this and that's not sticking. I've tried this and that's not sticking. But it's like something is about to stick. You're about to get something. Because I am getting that play again until you win. Okay. Oh, goodness. I didn't even shuffle those cards, so I'm not going to take them. They just like fell off the top when I picked it up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get your, the actual like reading, because this is just the overall energy. I know it says be careful, do not take risks, but it's like I'm getting that play again until you win instead of that. Like it's like every time you've dropped the claw and brought it back up, nothing has been in the claw. But you get to keep going. Like you're not wasting your resources. And if you are like, if this isn't a play again until you win type of thing, and you're like spinning your wheels and wasting your resources, your time, money, energy, then you really need to kind of reflect on that. But let's look at what the cards say. Let's look at what the cards say. What is the message for Aquarius? Can I have 1 to 3 cards, please, for Aquarius? 1 to 3 cards, please, for Aquarius. 1 to 3 cards, please. That card just like slid right in there, like that claw card. Oh, goodness. It's even kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting, oh, hang on, I fell on the floor. Let me pick it up. You have the Magician. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Wow, and the Empress is on the bottom. Time to take action. A power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Sorry, my chair is squeaking. Ugh, I hate that. So, this Magician is like well on the path, okay? He's been on the path. But if you see up here, like, because I kind of feel like he's just like turning around. There's like a little infinity inside his little light here. Yeah, it's like you get all the chances you want. Whatever you're trying, like if you're trying and it's not sticking, it's like you're still learning something from that situation. You're still gaining what you need to gain from the situation. Maybe this is what the claw ends up getting. It's like infinite. Yeah, I want to... Because this is what you end up getting, this, like... It's like you'll never... Even when you grab things and they fall... Like, if you're doing the claw machine analogy here, you'll grab something and it falls, but it doesn't, like, register that something has fallen and you get to play again anyway. It's almost like you have an infinite loop, like, cheat code for the claw machine. Yeah, it's like whatever you want to try, you will continue to learn. Like, it will be part of your history. It will be part of your soul. Huh. Do I want to keep going with these? I don't know. I want to clarify with the Morgan Greer Tarot. We're going to just go like this. What is this Magician like? Or, hang on, I want to look at the claw first. Let's look at the claw first. Can we clarify the claw, please? Clarify the claw. I mean, I feel like we already did with the Magician. So, sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. We're not going to clarify the claw. We are going to... Like, that is what the claw is picking up. This infinite loop cheat code. You can try anything, and it's going to be for your benefit. I mean, you know what I always say is, like, do no harm. Do what makes you happy, but just don't harm anyone in the process. Okay, we got some cards fell out here. Death is on the bottom. Death has been a recurring theme lately, so it's like, closing cycles, ending things permanently. We got Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Four of Wands. The Ace of Rods. The Two of Cups. And the Five of Cups. Interesting, interesting. You know, this really tells me that you really are kind of like embracing this. You're all over the place. It's like you're going by the seat of your pants. You are, you know, like really working towards something grounded and financially responsible one moment. And then it's like the next moment you're having like heartbreak and feeling upset. And, you know, but you're like completely in the energies of these cards. It's you are experiencing it. It's like you're stable, and then you're heartbroken, and then you're happy, and then you're passionate, and then you're, you know, having closeness with another person, and then you're heartbroken again, and like only focusing on what's happened in the past. And it's, you know, it's benefiting you to go through all of these things. But also, you know, you have to make sure that you're harnessing it. You have to make sure that you're not just flailing, that you're looking at each of these processes and learning what you can from them. Now, there could have been like something a little more like timeline structured here. There could have been either you or someone in your life was this Knight of Pentacles. Like they were working on building something for themselves, or you were working on building something for yourself. Something that was the very beginning. It was passionate. But, you know, it is the Ace, so it's the very beginning. So it's like it was passionate. Whether this is like with another person or if it's something within you. It's like there was something that started that seemed stable and also had a lot of passion to it. But then it goes into this Two of Cups, which these people, it's so interesting because this came up for Capricorn too, and I know I was feeling Capricorn, but it's like normally the Two of Cups is very positive. These two people don't look happy. They look like they're with each other, but they don't really want to be. And there's so much like heartbreak. And do you see that it looks like the blood is going to drip down into her cup? And I'm hearing like, you know, drink the blood of God is what I'm hearing. But like, and his cup is nowhere near it. So only she's going to get the benefits. Only she is going to see the truth from this heartbreak. Like you could be going through a breakup or have been through a breakup, and maybe the other person has moved on, but you're still looking at the situation. You know, if you're the feminine energy here, it's like the blood dripped down into your cup and you are tasting it and you're looking at it and you're seeing what went wrong. You know, because it's interesting because, you know, there's dark clouds, but then there's also a sun right directly behind it. So it's like the clouds are clearing and the sun is coming and it's going to shine a light on the situation. The blood will dry up. And this was supposed to be your happy ending because we have the Four of Wands with the Five of Cups underneath it. I'm hearing, you know, there's 32 and 45 here. So I don't know if that's like the span of certain ages between like the start and end of a certain relationship, or if it's your ages now. But it's like it was supposed to be your ending. This it was supposed to be what you called into your life. It was supposed to be, and that's, I'm hearing this play again until you win thing. It's like maybe it didn't work out like this. The Four of Wands is very much like celebration and joy, and then the Five of Cups is looking at a situation that didn't work out, but avoiding or not looking at what could possibly still work. It's like you're only focusing on the spilled cups here, the ones, and do you see how it's red in there? It's like the blood of the three of, yeah, and there's three cups, and there's three fallen cups, so it's like blood is coming out of this one, but it's not this and this, and this one is like going into his cup and falling on his head, but it's like whoever this is, it's like they didn't receive that. They didn't receive the healing because there's no blood coming off of these. They didn't receive that. They just took an empty cup. They took their empty cup and they ran. Like they went somewhere else. And then it's like, you're stuck here. Just thinking about this thing that was supposed to have a happy ending. But you get this play again until you win card. So it's like, just because one thing ends, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever, just because one thing ends doesn't mean another thing can't begin. You have infinite opportunity here to find what is right for you. And none of it's wrong because you're constantly learning. This reading's going by really fast because I do feel like we're kind of like towards the end here. Oh, Bunny's back. It's just chilling now. It's not on a mission. We're going to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle for you guys. What is the message for... Oh, the bunny's eating a dandelion. It's so cute. Oh, I love it when they eat the little dandelions. They're so adorable. Okay, what is the advice for Aquarius? Yeah, you have golden opportunity on the bottom with Yamanya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Yeah, it's like whatever this door was, it's like it closed, but you get to try again. I think you've spent time looking within. You have spent your time doing what you need to do here. You know, it's like you wanted badly for this to work out and it didn't work out. But it's not the end of the road. Okay, and then you have Nematona, I think it's how you say it, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. I really think this is like, you know, if this is a relationship and someone's energy is getting out of your space, I think it's really important for you to clear the space, whether you like smudge it or pray over it or whatever it is you want to do. Just make sure you're clearing it and making it what is good for your heart. Let me get to her in the book. I like to read these for you guys because it's your advice and I want you to hear what the book has to say. Okay, let's see. First I'm going to see how to say her name. Nematona. Nematona's name means sacred grove because she protects the ancient Celtic ceremonial sites, which were outdoors in sacred groves of trees. Nematona continues to watch over sacred sites, especially those connected with nature. She'll help you build your own sacred space and will assist with medicine wheel or labyrinth ceremonies. I don't know what those are, so maybe that's something you should look into. Like, this is your advice, okay? Like, you could really be needing to, like, get out in nature, whether that's, try to do some of all of them, like grounding and swimming and building a fire, or spending time in the wind, like go outside and play with the wind when it storms or something. Okay, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Message from Nematona. Your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander, among the various ways available to you. Unite with the divine. Available to you to unite with the divine. I'm so sorry. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. Various meanings of this card. Build an altar in your home. Take a spiritually oriented trip. You need a quiet place of refuge and retreat for yourself. Create a medicine circle or labyrinth. Walk the labyrinth. Clear the energy in your home with sage, prayer. That's so weird. I said smudge and prayer earlier. Sage, prayer, toning, invoking Archangel Michael, or other space clearing methods. Archangel Michael has been coming up a lot in my research I've been doing. I have not had time to like delve into him yet. I used to work with Archangel Michael. My cat's coming. I used to work with Archangel Michael quite frequently before I took a break from all of this for a little while. So it's really interesting that he's been coming up. I have not had time to research him yet, but I think you're supposed to, maybe do some research on him on your own. So this has been your advice. I do believe that you need to clear your space. If something is coming to an end, you need to clear your space and make it your own so you can move forward in any way you so choose. Any way you see fit, you can move forward. You don't need anyone else's input. It's only your input. Sorry, my cat sees the bunny. Only your input matters in this, but do no harm, but do what is right for you. Okay? Do what is right for you. Aquarius, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can leave a comment and let me know how this relates to your story, how it doesn't relate to your story. I love the feedback. You can share the video, you can share the channel, you can book personal readings with me through the email listed on my YouTube channel here. I hope that you liked it. If you did, you can do any of those things. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.